While growing up, my mom always said to me, take each day at a time. Don't jump to the next day, and don't plan ahead. Well, she said plan ahead for certain things, but not for many. The quote I got was from Charlie Chen, waiting for tomorrow is a waste of today. I used to live my life. If someone said, let's do this today, let's go on an adventure, I would say no, because, I got tomorrow to do it. It's no problem, I'll do it later. But recently, I've just been living life for the moment. I haven't been planning for tomorrow. I've been just doing things in a way more adventurous, and I've learned that with that, I've met a lot of new people. I've done things that I haven't done in a while, and I'm more outgoing. I really agree with this quote because you never know what can happen tomorrow. You never know if you're going to die, if you're going to get in a bad accident, if bad things are going to happen to you. So might as well just go out there and do what you want to do. Recently, my friends have been pushing me more to just do things, go out more and not say no. Sometimes I usually just go out with the same group of friends. I don't really meet new people and all that. But with my job, this year is the first season that where I work at the stadium, I've actually made friends and actually have talked to them, still talk to them now. And I'm not the kind of person that goes out with people I don't really know that well. But they called me up a few weeks ago to go out to some club or whatever. And I was like, fine, I'll go. Worst case scenario, I ended up walking home. But you know what? I'm just going to take a risk. I'm not going to plan it for tomorrow. I'm not going to keep pushing it like I usually do. I'll do it later. No, we'll just go next week. Well, might as well do it now. And I'm happy I went. I mean, I met more friends, and I actually started talking to someone, which made me, it was nice to actually be out there more and have someone that relates to you that you probably would never meet somewhere else. But that taught me that sometimes when someone tells you, let's do something tomorrow, or let's do something today, or let's go get lost in the mountains somewhere, go for a road trip, a mini road trip, I'm learning how to say yeah, because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to not make it or not see them again. I'd rather just cherish every moment with each person. And that's why Charlie Chen's quote, waiting for tomorrow, wasting today, makes me realize that let's just say yes to certain things. Don't go all crazy. But certain things, let's say yes to. I recently, one situation is my mom's birthday is coming up in November, and she's never been to Vegas. And I don't know why, but she's never been to Vegas. I've always been there. And she keeps pushing it, no, we'll do it next year, Well, I booked the trip, so we're going. It's basically I'm not going to wait now, it's my mom and me, we're going to go with a few of our friends. And my mom doesn't drink, so this is going to be really interesting. But I'm not going to wait anymore, I'm just going to push her to do it. And she's the kind of person that waits a little bit more, even though she tells me, don't wait. Just do it. She waits a lot, and she's like, no, we'll do it next year. I'm like, no, we're doing it this year. So that's another thing that I'm looking forward to that originally I would have been like, oh, I'll tell mom, yeah, whatever. I'm just not going to keep her away from Vegas. I'm just going to, next year she'll be prepared. Well, no, it's happening this year, and it is what it is. She's going to have to deal with it. I know she'll, love me afterwards, but still, I'm going to take a lot of pictures and capture that day. So, thank you.
All right. I like the personal way you relate to the topic at the beginning, and it sounds like you have a clear point of view, which I liked also, so the thesis is very sharp. You don't really have a preview or a structure that you're following. During the speech, there are a couple of places where there is some organization, and I can see that there are ideas that are distinct, but it really... it sometimes does feel like you're just wandering through the topic. At one point, for instance, it sounded like you were close to being done, that you were coming up with an exit, and then something popped into your head, and then that wasn't the exit after all. We've got another, minute or so to talk about, and you did effectively at that, but I think that's one of those things that happens when you don't have a plan. You're not in as much control over the speech as a consequence. I thought you had some good examples to talk about. The presentation issues, I think they're really solid. You project your voice well. There's good inflection and variety in your voice. The pacing is always very smooth. You just keep going, but it doesn't sound like you're rushing. It just sounds like you're talking to people, and I like that effectively. Sometimes you've got some good indicative gestures, but a lot of times your hands are down at the side, and there's a little bit of nervousness about that. That's the one place that seems to be coming out. And then the body movement thing, you keep looking over your shoulder down at the topic there, like, again, something's going to appear there, and that's really distracting while you're doing it. Just remember to talk to us. And that's another one of those things. If you got the plan in your head, you don't have to keep doing something like that. Probably nothing appeared on the little note anyway. It's not there, It's one of those crutches that people go to. All right, thank you.